Ready?
Deal with it, yeah.
Here I send our conscience I represent boom shots. To the ladies, what this make you feel like though? Y'all if you come wine and broke off your back. Broke off your back. No government, sub.
Watch out, boom shot. You tell him say there's a make me wait and murmur now. So this one you sure shot, you can't stop. Boom shots.
Boom shots.
Oh. Yes, I.
Yes.
I live.
I want to start off by asking you about something I found. Actually, I looked for it because I knew I was coming to see you today.
Alright. You drop it. What is this?
Well, I was at Sumfest.
Right.
I was at Sumfest.
Yeah.
And you know how when you're at Sumfest and your media, people like bombard you with like all their press stuff.
CDs and pictures and.
I remember thinking this is pretty cool because you know it's useful too.
Yeah.
But it was the only USB stick that I got.
And you still have it.
And I still have it because
So,
I probably got my own.
Victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But like that's pretty cool. Like even then, when you know you've seemed like you've always been a forward thinking.
That's exactly what I'm about to say. Not just me, but the people that are in my team. You know what I mean? Even at the time, you know, the team kind of changed up now a little bit. I always seem to find myself around people that share my views in terms of forward thinking. So this was just this. I think this was an idea from. I can't name it, man. Two people brought that idea to my attention, and it was just a case where I try to cut down all the amount of material I give to people, but giving them the music and the information at the same time. And this is the technology age.
It wasn't just music. You had a
pictures,
whole
videos,
EPK
all
on
sort of
there.
thing. Yeah, man.
Like it was a lot.
Don't take my idea. Don't do it.
You know, I went and reminded myself also what their bio was.
Okay.
And this is what they said about you. Mix the strict, stern lifestyle of a military upbringing with the rough and volatile liberty of a Jamaican garrison, the educational background of a decorated scholar, and an overdose of musical influence, and the end product will probably be Konshens.
Probably. Yes, it will.
How long ago was that written? A few years ago? Not
a year ago,
that
4
long.
years ago.
And do you agree with, is that?
Fully, I wouldn't say decorated scholar, because that sounds like some degrees and top of degree, but no. I think I was pretty good in school.
Right.
I mean, in high school, I stopped at the high school level. I didn't go to tertiary, no college. But them time, you know, my thing was just schoolwork, girls, sports, start over.
Hold on. Is girls a curriculum?
Schoolwork, girls, sports. And then like about third or fourth form, the money obsession, it was a little vibe where I also want to make money. You know what I mean? And then music was from primary school, was always as a huge fan. I always have, from the big Walkman to the big CD player to the iPad, everything. I always have my earplugs. So people who go to school with me know, I think that one of the things what them remember about me. Earphones, I like this.
Focus.
But I wouldn't say focus, but just not. You know what I mean? One direction, edge straight. Heal me up, heal you up. Don't sit down to me, but now sit down to you. And that was
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So is that where you get the military? Is that, or did you actually have some type of military training?
No, not training. My father was a soldier. And we used to live in a bar camp. That's the military base in Kingston, Jamaica. So I think my early days, I lived there, and I think it wasn't that strict. It wasn't that a strict environment. It was like living anywhere else. My father wasn't a very strict person. He instilled values, you know what I mean, but more so with words. And just tell you some things and we'll just work with it.
Right.
But it wasn't really like a rigid stern.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you still seem to have that, maybe not, I don't know if military is the right word, but you still, exactly, you do seem to, your success seems to be definitely there because you have put in the work.
Yeah, that's something I believe in a lot. Like we just released a song named Do the Work. Boom shots, if it come too easy, me never want it, dog. Success feel better when you've been working hard. Na, do the work. Konshens represent Boom Shots. Man, do the work.
I just heard, is that the one on the chimney today?
Man. Yeah, and that song that basically me talk about how me really look on life and how me think. Like even before me have any form of success, before we know what $100,000 feel like or look like. Jamaican currency me talk about. Like long before 50 grand Jamaican and before 20 grand. We used to have friends that did other things.
To make that type of money.
They had that type of money. And we just never feel attracted to other people's money. Other people care, other people, we just never feel a vibe they like me need for you. You know what I mean? Them try give me them care and give me them things, but that's just something we never in our mind. Like, me not nobody who like people things. If you love people things, big up yourself. But for me, I just never might think that until like the first car on my own, I'm drive. Actually, I car on my bike today and drive it the same day. You know? One other car I try with, and I'm on face my brother. We'd have a whole army jeep. I would try to drive it once or 2 times and it don't work. So to this day, I can't drive stick. You know what I mean? Because I learned to drive with my car. So I think where I wouldn't even say it's a military thing. I think that's just how I stay as a person. And I think I like for work and achieve things and feel good and feel proud.
So how did you fall into music?
Delus, rest in peace. Just basically growing up, he was my older brother, and whatever he did, that's what I wanted to do. Simple and direct. You know what I mean? Him do football, we take up football. He's a man where a girl thing him did it from morning, from day zero. So we just following in the footsteps. Basketball, the same thing. Things that even I excelled in more than him. You know what I mean? And him made me start.
Right.
And music was just the same. You know what I mean? I definitely my role model, even though you wouldn't get me if you said that to him face. You know what I mean? And you know, but him know. And I basically even follow and do everything. So as a fan, music was always in my system. But in terms of being an artist, I just follow my brother, and this is the end result.
And it was 3 of you guys who.
Well,
is that
actually,
how you started on the scene?
Actually, we started just as a duo, me and Delus. We had hits in Japan, Europe, and then we moved to the solo career. Konshens have him solo thing, and Delus have him solo thing, and then recruit now him kind of in and out. That's the younger brother now. Him not sure him the 200 if he want to do it this year, you know what I mean? But him share the love and definitely share the talent. So we'll see what I do.
What was it like in those early times? Because you said you didn't know how, but obviously then you carved out a path for yourself and you made a living. That's the most important thing. You know, so many talented artists, but in order to get to the stage where you can actually make a living, you know, when did that start happening? How?
I used this question come about so many times, and it's been a while since anybody asked me. I used to do a whole heap of different type of work and hustling and everything.
Right.
Things that we can step on TV, things that we cannot step on TV. Hustling, working, seeing.
Real life stuff.
Yeah. No nice thing like what some people feel like saying. Well, anyway, we're not getting into that. But the last legitimate job I made was at the National Public Health Lab or the Blood Bank. And I used to make 20,000 Jamaican dollars, 22,000 for the month. And we started doing music. We had one hit song in Japan. And the dub plate at the time was $400 US. So a dub plate for 2 minutes would be like more than my month's salary by far. So you can see where the mathematics came in, you know what I mean? So we just decided to just dedicate with it. Actually, him just decided to say, yo, where's the music? I'm going to say, come on. And that was it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you haven't stopped since then?
Never.
I just want to say a little bit about the girls, because that that curriculum seems to be very much something you keep with. You know, you always seem to hit it with the girls anthem. Like, you know, it always seems, you know, when, you know, Yalla Bubble or, you know, broke off your back, there's always that one song, and it's always about the girls. How important are they in your career?
Wow, how important are girls in my career? You know, big up all of the man them, because the earlier stage of my career, enough people never know what Konshens look like. Enough man that feels him is a Rasta. You know what I mean? And the type of music that I did was always a diverse thing where you have the topics were never in the box.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even the girls sang them from the early stages, they were there, but nobody just never looked on them. They weren't at the forefront. That Gala Bubble moment now when people say, but wait, them can sing them songs too. And the attention shift, and then we did a little campaign, an image campaign where we started to take a lot more pictures, and so them have the face behind the music now and the image behind the music, and realize that girls like the image behind the music.
You took that long?
Yeah, it took a while to realize, because remember, I'm a music fan and I'm obsessed with the music. So when you look on a youth like me and say, yo, so this is a job, like you get up every day and you sing and people are going to pay you. I can't get over it all now.
Right, so
you know what I mean? So we're just obsessed with the music at the time, and whenever I think about the business and the packaging and all of that, and even the presentation. But it was just like, I don't know, that was the moment when everything just click and realize that, yo, people need to see you. And people need to draw their own conclusion and as opposed to you trying to force them to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, we just did a little image campaign, and the song them that kind of match what the person looked like. They started moving to the fore. I we just run with it too. It's still all sort of song and make sure so the youth them learn them thing and left messages and sing according to my moods. But the girl song them run with. So I just hold on and them around too. Yeah.